everybody wants to enjoy. They stay out for a little bit longer.
It's not a cottage lake, and it needs to be respected.
Some warnings to take note of as we get into the August long weekend, especially if you're planning to get out and enjoy the water. While lots of families are making the trip out to cottage country, lots will also be sticking around and taking to Lake Ontario, either to enjoy some time on the beach or water sports offshore.
Up front, as you can see down below, that's where we keep all our equipment.
We're in the Town of Oakville Water Air Rescue Force radio room.
A pair of local marine rescue services, Tow Wharf and Halton, and Para Marine Search and Rescue in Durham region, saying while this summer may have seen a slight improvement in the need for marine rescue, it's still busy compared to the long-term trend.
A little shy where we were at this point last year, but last year was an incredibly busy year. So, but on a historical average, we're still a very busy season.
A little bit of a comeback for us as well. Numbers are still trending in the same direction as last year for us.
And they agree this year the trend appears to be centered around unseaworthy vessels getting stranded or boaters running out of gas.
Disabled vessels, various problems, some out of fuel, some having mechanical issues.
Folks leaving the dock with vessels that are not equipped properly, running out of gas, or missing vessels, missing boaters, those kinds of things.
Be aware of the conditions that are coming up. Take a look at the weather reports. Be aware of it. Plan ahead. Let people know where you're going to be, where you're going to be going.
Make sure you have the right equipment, warm clothing, dry clothing, flares, sound signaling devices. Make sure your cell phone is charged up so that you can access the help that you need as well.
We look for a standard of less than 200 E. coli per 100 milliliters of water.
Meanwhile, at the same time, over the last 2 weeks, we've seen a number of beach closures due to high E. coli levels right up the shoreline from the Hamilton area to Toronto and here in Durham.
We do find that the rainfall does have an impact on our public beaches. And with heavy rainfall events such as we've had over the course of this summer, there's usually more inputs into the lake from stormwater outfalls or runoff from our urban and agricultural lands.
Public health departments reminding staycationers to check beforehand which beaches are safe for swimming and which aren't. If you do forget to check before you head out, we're also being told you can keep your eye out for signage indicating the status of the water that will be posted at the beach. In Pickering, David Zura, City News.